Hello and welcome to the Prisma ORM Query Fundamentals course. My name is Xander. This tutorial is part of a whole course playlist, which you can access for free on YouTube. For deeper learning, the extended course is available for purchase at Udemy. You'll find all the resources and links in the video description. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly promotions, discounts, and Udemy course giveaways. Right, so next up, let's learn how to build a one-to-one relationship. Now, a one-to-one relationship occurs when one record in a table is associated to one and only one record in another table, and vice versa. If we take a look at our ERD, we do have one set of tables related via a one-to-one relationship, and that's product and the stock management table. So for one product, there should always be only one stock management record. And for every stock management record, or for one stock management record, there should be only one product, or one stock management record should be connected to only one product. Now, when we have a one-to-one relationship, we need to determine which side to place the foreign key, and that is normally determined by the dependencies of the tables. So the product doesn't depend on any other data to create a product. The product can exist on its own. Whereas the stock management record here cannot. If you think about it, if we were to create a stock management record, we have to specify the quantity. Now, the quantity of what exactly? So that record would make no sense. It would be a record that doesn't really refer to anything at all. So the stock management is essentially dependent upon there being a product for the stock management record to exist, because we have to relate it to a product in order to determine the quantity of that product. So because the stock management is dependent upon the products, we add the foreign key to the stock management side of this one-to-one relationship. So here we can see the product ID, that's the foreign key, and that's going to store a primary key of a product for every single record we store in the stock management table. So to implement a one-to-one relationship, we just need to determine where the foreign key is. And like we have done with the one-to-many relationship, we simply need to define a foreign key. So let's go ahead and define the foreign key field. So we're going to link across to product in this case. And then we want to define our relation. So here we need to specify the fields. So the fields in this case, we need to define a foreign key field for the stock management table. And if my memory serves me right, that was called product ID. So let's create that product ID. And then we can then reference, or this will reference the ID field of the product table. So reference, and then the ID field of the product table. So once that's done, just zoom out and make sure we've specified that. Yep. Okay. So once that's done, we need to simply then just create the foreign key field, which is the, spell that correctly, shall we? The product ID field. And then to specify it as an integer. Now at this point, all that we have done is created a one-to-many relationship between the product and the stock management table, in that we can, at the moment, we can create a new stock management record, assign it to, say, product ID 1, and then there's nothing stopping us at the moment to then create a new stock management record and assigning it to the same product. Now, what we're trying to create is a one-to-one connection, or one-to-many. So what we need to do here is to remember, when we create a one-to-one relationship, that the foreign key needs to be unique, so that will prevent us from having duplicate records like we can see here. So this field will be unique, the foreign key field will be unique, to ensure that all records in this column will be different. So in this case, this wouldn't be allowed to be inserted because we have already assigned a stock management record to product ID 1. And so you have to remember that when creating a one-to-one relationship, to assign the foreign key to unique to ensure that we cannot create duplicate records. So the actual process of building a one-to-one relationship, or defining a one-to-one relationship between two tables, is very much the same as the one-to-many, but we need to remember the unique field, or the unique element to the foreign key field.